Today I'm at the Lion Park here in South Africa, Lion Park and Safaris.
He said we care about you, but if you want to, we can leave the door open.
Heard they make up to 52 times a day.
More than 50 times actually.
Wow.
More than. This lady here,
She's young.
she's very young. I remember one of the guys did like do mouth to mouth, and it was just spray.
Actually, so quite an often thing that happens is that they will bite the tires, especially the tires of people who bring their own cars here. So we're at this really cool restaurant, okay, across the street. What's up everybody? Today I'm at the Lion Park here in South Africa, Lion Park and Safaris. They offer different things like tours, private tours, 1 hour guided safari. You can self-drive, bring your own car here, drive, 2 hour sunset drive. Different ways and means of going on the safari here. I'm not too sure what we're doing yet today. We haven't even decided yet, so let's just get there and see what we can do. But definitely we're gonna see some lions today. So I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you will as well. Really amazing animals, so yeah, it's gonna be really nice. There's the first lion of the trip. So we haven't even started yet and we see a nice feline.
Say hopefully the bigger ones won't bite you.
Alright, I hope so.
I'm a fan.
Are you our driver today?
No. But your driver is coming.
And this is what we're...
Yeah, listen.
Wow. This is what we're going in today. The safari.
Yeah.
Protected in the cage.
He said we care about you, but if you want to, we can leave the door open.
Hey, maybe. I want the full experience.
You can use the gaps on the side to take nice pictures in case you don't want the cage on your pictures.
Okay.
But now, please let us talk. Let us talk.
Okay.
Can we proceed?
Yes, let's do this. And keep your arms inside. So we just entered officially in there. There's the two-step gates. There's a warning sign that says enter at your own risk, especially if you're in your own vehicle. Don't open your windows. If you're in a convertible, don't open your roof. Lions will jump in and just devour you. Here we are. So now we just wait and see until we find something interesting, and I'll go in the camera and show you.
All right, welcome to our
And the-
first family.
At the back there. So this is a family and they're chilling.
This is the first family where the leader there next to the fence.
Can you see the ones at the back?
His name is George.
George. Hey George.
And next to George, that's Rialda.
Rialda, Georgina, and George.
Yes. These are one of the most laziest animals I ever seen in my life.
Doesn't it say they just sleep a lot?
They are crazy, man. Per day, a lion can sleep roughly between 16 to 20 hours
Oh.
per day. They are nocturnal animals. They're active during the night. During the day, they prefer to sleep.
4 hours in the night and that's it.
Definitely, man.
I want to come back again. So you guys feed them in the day?
Yes, we do. We feed. That's why the only day which you will never find these guys sleeping, it's weekends.
Okay.
Tomorrow we're going to feed them a snack. On Sunday they're going to eat their full meal.
Oh, so for real, they only eat once a week?
Once a week, which is Sunday. But
They
in the
wouldn't eat
wild,
daily in the wild.
in the wild, they're not going to wait and say that, we eat once a week.
Yeah, they'll eat when they can.
They use opportunity. Any opportunity which comes, they use. Even if they're just finishing eating now, they see maybe a giraffe with a broken leg, or
They'll go for
any
it.
animal with a broken leg. They will go for it because they don't know when they are going to get that opportunity again.
So what's their snack on Saturday?
Their snack is anything between 15 to 20 kilograms of meat. But when it
Each.
comes to fully fully meal, they're supposed to eat between 20 to 25% of their body weight.
Wow.
That's a fully meal to them.
Do you
So-
have contact with the local farmers, like the beef?
Yes, most of the meat which you feed these guys is donations from our local farmers. With our local farmers, when the animal dies in the farms, instead of getting rid of the carcass, they just call us, we go and fetch the meat.
That's awesome. Animals just die.
It's like either horse or cows. This is donations. Sometimes chickens from chicken farms. Sometimes donkey meat. Sometimes game meat. Like if
Yeah.
other places there are
never
giraffes
thought
and
that.
stuff like that. Sometimes mother-in-law, if you ever want
Yeah,
to.
you never know.
Yeah, but it's basically donations, man.
Get a photo of it.
Yeah. Hey, want to see your beautiful eyes?
She's beautiful.
They are lazy, but if one have to go outside, you are going to see a different lions.
All right.
Especially with the females. Females are dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm still referring to lions.
Still referring to lions, yeah?
Yeah, lioness, ma'am, they are 10 times dangerous than a male for the fact that they are the main hunters.
Ah.
That's why a male alone in the wild will never survive.
Wow.
Alone by himself, he won't survive. But a lioness, even if she's by herself, she can survive without any problem. Why? It's because these guys are the main hunters. With the male, they're disadvantaged, they're big.
Yeah.
And again, with those particular male, it makes them for the prey to see them from far distance.
Where they're more sleek and hidden.
Definitely,
I
man.
think they're more made to mate.
Correct.
I
It's
heard
more or less
I
like
heard
that.
they mate up to 52 times a day.
More than 50 times, actually.
Wow.
More than. Because they made based on the intervals. So if he's doing 10 minutes intervals, every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So for 24 hours, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But when does he sleep then?
No, I just woke up and mate and I would sleep pretend like nothing
So
happened.
the 4 hours that he's active is he's mating.
No, even if like now, if the female is on season, he will sleep like that, but in those particular intervals, he will need to
Yeah.
wake up and mate, yeah.
And then are those the cubs that you have in the tourist?
Pardon, ma'am?
And then what do you do with the cubs?
At the moment, unfortunately, with us, these guys, we have to stop them from
Yeah.
breeding based on looking at the population.
Yeah.
So the moment we have a lot of at the moment we're sitting around 83 lions.
Wow. That's a lot.
So if they are like that, we temporarily fix these guys and
Yeah.
then
How do you temporarily do it?
vasectomize, something like that. Yeah, they're just with the boys, they
Yeah.
just block their tubes.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes pills for the females, which is not 100%.
Yeah. But you don't know
Sometimes-
if they're eating them properly or.
Correct. Yeah.
Do you feel like that the males are more frustrated when they're not mating?
To be honest with you,
Lack
if
aggression.
you can't fully, that's why we have to use that system of blocking their tube because
Yeah.
they still go on, they still mate.
Okay. So they're not.
They
they're-
still mate.
Okay.
If you permanently fix a male, actually you're not doing a good thing, especially when it comes to behavior and again the appearance, because you lose all the male. You look like her,
they
but
lose
you
the
find that it's a male.
testosterone.
Yeah. So that's why you can't do that permanently.
Okay.
So you need to only to reverse.
That's
in
why I
case you-
lost my hair, because I don't mate.
Exactly it. That's so interesting.
Yes, so you can't. You can't. And again, if it is a female which she's not going on heat, a male will kill her.
Wow.
He will kill her.
But she's got no purpose, I guess.
Yes, he will kill her. That's why when a new male is arriving, let's take now we remove the fence. You find that another new male is coming, a young stars is coming in this family. The first process which you will do if you want to take over the girls, you will have to challenge George.
Okay.
If George loses the fight, he will kick him out or he will kill him. The second step, he's not going to go to the ladies. He's going to check if there are cubs. If there are cubs involved, he will kill them. That's the second step. He
Because
will
they're
kill
George's
all the
babies.
Yeah, he will kill all the babies. Why? Is because as long as the female she's nursing, she won't be on season.
Okay.
And the maximum number of years which a male will take care of the pride is 5 years.
That's
Maximum
short.
number. It's very short with the male.
But that's
After 5 years, it's no longer strong enough to can secure his territory. So he knows that if he allows the females to raise the cubs, he's losing 1 year.
Yeah.
So that's why by killing cubs immediately, the females they go on season. So if he found the older females, he will kill them.
Okay.
You
wow.
can't live in a pride of lions and you don't have responsibility. It's impossible. You need to contribute something
Yeah.
for you to survive. If you become weaker, injured, or sick, they kick you out of the pride. You are no longer part of the family. Yeah.
Wow. Do they have canned lion hunting here?
No. With us, that's why, ma'am, we use the system of what? Controlling the population.
Yeah.
Because if we don't control their population, there will be more in such a manner where we'll have to give other people. And that won't be fair. Because you don't know what people which you are
Gonna
giving your
do.
lands, they do
Yeah.
with your
Yeah,
lands.
exactly.
So that our point is to maintain the issue of population because of that reason.
Yeah.
So when you guys feed them, does anyone pet them or no?
Nah.
Yeah.
If you have to pet them, they will prefer warmer meat. Or warm meat always.
They'll eat you
We
first.
just like throw the piece of meat. Yeah. But there are people who can still interact with them. Especially if you were part with them when they were still cubs. Because the moment they get used to your scent, automatically you become like one of the family members.
Okay.
Yeah. That is George. He's about 275 kilograms, that guy.
How old is he?
He's 10 years old.
So now because this is their family and they're here and they're not in the wild,
Yes.
is the 5-year rule still apply?
No, it doesn't.
No.
He's
But
the same always.
the instinct is there.
Yeah.
That, he might, lose.
Do
These
they
girls.
ever, come across each other across the fence?
Nah, that's why when you look at the design of the fence, there's a passage in between. That's why if now a new male will come, what is going to happen with George? He will have to work up to secure his territory. Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the second family. You guys are chasing out.
That outbreak. Hi, Georgina.
That's the food. They're feeding the kids.
That was nice.
Bang.
We're now entering the second enclosure with the second family. Let's go find them.
Yeah, this is the white lion, ma'am.
That's a white line.
Hello, everybody. Oh, they're like, oh, more tourists.
She is the only daughter at the moment. This lady here,
She's young.
she's very young. She's about 24 months old.
Those are 2 lions.
There's 2 males, yeah. Most of the questions they ask a question if it's possible to have more than 1 male, as they're saying, which goes like you will never find 2 bulls in 1 crowd.
Yeah.
With these guys, as long as they are related, they can form a coalition. So this is a coalition pride. They had an agreement to start this particular pride. So there's Marius and Polipoli.
Marius.
Marius and
So they
Polipoli.
both make the females.
It's a must. Whenever the boys have formed a coalition, the problem lies over the females. Because whenever she's on heat, she needs to accommodate both. If it can mate with Marius, you find that Polipoli is not part of mating. When the cubs are born, the male which was not part of mating will kill them. So she needs to throw us, even if there are 4, she needs to
Needs to make
include
sure.
all of them.
Just in case.
Yes, and when she does that, the boys they think it's Christmas. It's not Christmas. She's confusing them. By doing that, she's confusing them.
She's doing
Because when the
something.
cubs are born, as long as they were part of mating, they don't know who is the father. That's the only way in which
So
cubs.
will
No DNA test.
No DNA test, sir.
It's
They
amazing.
look at us like we're food.
Marinating. Yeah, today they are.
He's really impressive.
Because the last time they ate, it was Sunday.
We're Sunday,
Yeah,
so they're hungry.
this is now time. This is when the Chinese tourists get eaten.
So, but yeah, with the females. That's why I say that if you're a good negotiator, you can negotiate with a male and win. But with the lioness, if you don't have your win, SMS it to your lawyer.
She's too smart.
You won't survive with the lioness. Never.
Really are gorgeous.
I know we're going to see more of the white ones in the next, enclosure.
I like this freckles on her head.
Yeah.
She's
It's
really
like they look like
pretty.
spots.
The spot, yeah, when they are born, with the cubs, they are born fully with spots to help them to blend or to camouflage.
Yeah.
Because when the mommy, she's hunting, she will leave the babies alone. She will leave the babies alone. So for them to blend, especially from the birds of prey, they need those spots. With the males, they disappear completely. With the spots, why? It's because they don't need them.
Yeah.
There's no need for them to blend.
Because they're not hunting.
They are not hunting. So with the female, you still see
Yeah.
some of them, yeah.
Yeah. And what do you like? There's obviously ticks and stuff,
Yes.
Look at that.
and then you can't do anything about it.
Nah, but besides the people which you find that they have like close relationship with, they can come with a spray and spray them.
Right.
Rather than that, personally, if you were not part of raising them, there's nothing which you
Yeah.
can do.
They're very affectionate with each other.
This one's
Oh,
like that
she's
shape.
like, I love you.
She's going to the husband and said, please don't forget about my credit card which I asked you.
Also my diamond necklace.
But it's not going to end up well. It will end up in tears.
They're clever. They're keeping the boys happy.
Because they know that he's the one. With the boys are the ones with decision. They're the one who allow
Yeah.
who stays, who goes. So they need to always bribe the boys.
When is their mating period?
They don't have a mating season. The one which go on season is a lioness. When she's on it, a male will be able to smell her because they have another gland situated behind the front teeth. We refer it as a Jacobson's organ.
Okay.
That's a gland which confirms the scent. It's the same like us with us human being. If we're scared, they can use that gland to smell us.
Oh, this is
So they never attack the truck.
What I've noticed is it's only the bite. They can bite tires. That one they can do. They can bite tires, but not really attack.
Wow.
Like personal with these guys, some of them we have a personality where you can actually make them to jump over the cage.
He's giving her a good sniff.
It's just beautiful.
That hair?
They're so majestic.
Very nice.
So they're active now because they've eaten. They haven't eaten in so
No,
long.
no, they are relocating. There are few reasons which make them to relocate. One is it can be because they are going to drink water. One, there are a lot of reasons for them to do. Normally, when they relocate like this, the one which lead is an alpha female, not the boys.
Ah, so she was like husbandless though.
Yeah,
Just her story
probably
going.
maybe she passed the message. It's time for us to. But still, it mustn't be in front. It's supposed to be here.
That's so amazing.
But sometimes it's not an alpha female which lead the hunt. These guys, they have specializations. If you find 5 females together, they have a specializations. You can find that there's one female which is good with zebras. When they go for hunting, they have to listen to her, what she's doing. There's another one which is good with this and this and that. So the one, if for example she's good with that, she will communicate with them, telling them what to do. But the responsibility of the rest of the family is to push that animal towards her so that she can be able to suffocate. They use, if you look at the back of their ears, they have a black pigmentation.
Yeah.
That is how they communicate. That's why when they're hunting, she's in the middle, she bend her ears. That black color disappeared. She's telling them stop, like a soldier in an army.
Crazy.
You need to stop because the animal is aware that we're around. If she flip her left ear, she's letting the one from the left to move. If she flip both, that means attack. It's ready now. So with the tail, the tip of their tail, it's like a magic stick. It's a follow me sign for the cubs. In a long grass where the cubs, they can't see mommy, she just use the tail. They follow the tail. Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him.
Really interesting information that we're learning here. This guy is amazing. He knows his stuff. Again, I recommend this tour too, as well as the elephant sanctuary. If you want to learn about lions, come to this tour. It's amazing.
can see everyone is looking that direction. Reason behind that is because those guys are awake. So it's the manner of what? Alarm. To say that, okay, if those guys are awake,
We'll be awake.
we will be awake because they might come closer to us. Her name is Layla. She is very naughty.
Is she?
She is very naughty.
How?
People's tires, especially self-drives.
People's tires?
So we can't move her like, because you don't just move these guys. You need a permit from authority.
Of course, yeah.
You need to know where, when you move her, where are you going to put her? Like, you know, those particular stuff. But you know, we might do move her.
So have you guys gone to a shop where you sell tires and repair tires?
It's the same like George. George used to have 3 daughters and 1 son. Remember, there's George, Georgina, and we have to move those guys because they were going for these guys.
Oh, that's funny.
Those ones, they were worse because they will take the whole bumper of the car out.
That sucks.
Again, they were worse because it looked like the taste. They were not going for any car. If you're driving Mercedes-Benz and BMW, you're not going to pass those ones.
Uh-oh.
What is it about it that they prefer to these ones?
With us, you know, it's because they are scared of us sometimes.
With you guys?
Yeah, with the guys. That's why if you see those gaps, because us in the morning, on Mondays, since Sunday is feeding, we need to collect the bones. We need to clean the watering holes, not those particular stuff.
Yeah.
As long as these guys, they don't sense your fear, it will be hard for a lion to kill you.
So how do you make them scared?
You conquer fear.
And then they're scared of you because
They are
you're
scared
not
of
scared
you.
of them.
Yeah, they are
So
scared
it's
of
not
you.
that you do anything.
That's why if you have watched a documentary about Maasai people from Kenya, those guys they can still meet.
They do the most amazing
It's
things.
because it's not because of muti. It's because those guys they have like controlled the issue of fear.
Yeah.
That's why you see now we are 6. If it happened that this cage opened, we're not going to go at the same time. Always lions they reserve the energy. They always go for the weakest. With us human beings, since all of us we are not injured, they are going to go for fear. The most scared is the one which will go first.
So it's not necessarily size.
It's not necessary size. So in the wild, when they look at the antelopes, they always go for the one which is weaker, or the one which separates itself. That's always they go. So these are the white lions, but other people they confuse them with albinos. Albinos, they're snow white in color. They're snow white, and again their eyes, nose, and the mouth are pink in color. And these they have a pigmentation. Albinos or albino, they don't have. But when it comes to the social behavior, they are the same. Like 7 years back, we lost an American lady in this park. She was doing a self-drive. She made the biggest mistake of opening the windows of her car. So one of the lioness jumped over and attacked her. That was critical.
Did she go?
No, it was like a few claps.
Oh, just
Bite, it was one. These guys, that's why a lion is more powerful on the claws than on the bite.
So she died, yeah?
Chida, yeah, we lost
I
her.
remember
7 minutes later.
7
Wow.
minutes. Longest 7 minutes of that woman's life.
I remember when I was a child hearing about the tourists who actually got out of the car.
The lady.
Yeah, I think.
No, tourists they do that. But with her, she didn't. She was sick.
That was the one earlier.
I heard about it. Oh no, there's one.
Pilensberg,
Pilensberg,
yes.
Someone got out of the car for photos.
Correct. It's possible. Even here, it did happen. There was Japanese couples.
Why is it the Asian people that do this?
I think, they are very ignorant.
Look how flexible his leg is.
They love to take photos of everything.
Yes,
They
they are,
just
and
won't
again,
listen to them.
ignorant. They are very,
They
very
don't take.
ignorant.
Oh, is
They
it?
don't take things serious.
Yeah, they don't realize how dangerous they are.
How do you feed them to make sure everybody gets enough food?
With them, what we do, we will come with a bucket full of pieces. Previously, we used to come with the whole cow, but public, they complain and say that they don't want to see a cow,
Please,
and
that's how
then
they
again,
eat.
remember when you put a cow, and nature will take its course. It means that the boys will dominate the meat.
Yeah.
The girls, in the wild, there's no one who's cutting piece of meat.
Yeah, no.
No,
So that's why we changed. Now we cut a big chunk of meat.
so they can.
So that baggie, we don't throw it in one place. The baggie will be going. We'll just drop while it's moving. We drop while it's moving. We drop.
So someone stands in the back to throw it.
Yes, there's someone. It's fenced.
Oh, I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
the worst job.
The baggie is fenced. So that person will be
Otherwise they
dropping.
jump on the bucky.
They do jump on. If they, especially with our head chef is taking time, to drop the piece of meat. Especially with the females, they get like impatient.
They get
You
crazy.
find them on top of the But the first one to choose the perfect meat is always the boys. Lions don't believe in women empowerment,
Even though that they're the hunters.
even if the girls are.
The
men
girls
hunters.
hunt and the boys eat first and the cubs eat last.
Definitely.
And then I watched the documentary recently, and wild dogs are the complete opposite, where they look after the pups.
Correct.
They're
Wild dogs,
amazing.
hyenas. There's a lady in charge. If you're a guy, you eat last.
And the
If
cubs
there's no
eat
food, you
first.
don't eat anything. Yeah, with wild dogs, hyenas, baby first, females, last males.
And
you
if there's
get
nothing
injured.
left, there's nothing left.
If there's nothing
Then the
left,
cubs starve.
you'll go for bones. But with these guys, cubs last, which is not fair. That's
No.
why the chances for these guys to reach maturity stage is quite very slim. If you can give birth to 4, you only find that only one survived in the world.
Wow, look at her.
But white lions were first discovered here in South Africa in a place called Timbavati. That's why they're known as the white lion of Timbavati. It's because of that reason. They were first discovered here in South Africa.
And what makes them white? Just
It's the recessive genes. But when they look at the history, that area, Timbavati, the soil is more light. For adaptations,
yeah.
they had to be like, this color.
For camouflage.
For camouflage, yeah. So they are not endangered. They are classified as a rare lions.
Oh.
Because in the wild, they don't survive easily. Especially around Kruger National Park or in the wild, proper wild. Because they are more seen by predators. Even when they're still young. They are more seen by everyone, which is their enemies.
What's their predator?
With lions, it's another lion. The biggest predator of a lion is another lion. They get killed get kill each other than another animals. That is the biggest predator. Rather than but if she's alone, let's say Leila, she's alone, and there's a group of hyena, they will take advantage of her.
Wow. Hyenas are savage, apparently.
Definitely, and the biggest gift which they got, man, in their life is their biting pressure.
Yeah.
Those guys, their biting pressure is crazy. Roughly between 3 to 4 tons per square inch. Where a lion is only 1 ton. But the bite of a lion still, they can break.
Yeah, of course.
So what if that woman, she wouldn't have died from the first snap? She
Yeah, no, it
she would have
depends.
died from the bite.
It depends on, ma'am, I'm one of the people which to arrive on the scene. She was
I'm
completely
so
broken.
sorry you had to deal with that. So
There was nothing.
they
When
were-
you try to do, because the pulse, you were beating very slow. When you have to do that first aid to give it, yes. I remember one of the guys did mouth to mouth, and it was just spray.
there was
Just like
nothing
in-
you could do. The lungs
Yeah.
are torn already.
Yes.
So the lion didn't eat her.
No, it's very rare for a lion to can eat a human being, but they can. It's very rare. Lions, they prefer to eat animals that eat grass. For the fact that us, we are omnivore, or we eat meat,
They don't like
we are not their favorite.
We're not tasty
So
enough.
But
why
they
would
can.
they have attacked her?
It's because of territorial issues. Even now, if one of us can go outside, there's no coming back.
Yeah.
Anything which is alive, according to lions, which is found in their territory, it becomes a threat.
And we're
It's the same
It's
like
not
you.
food,
It's
yeah.
the same like you. If you can go out to have dinner or drink somewhere, you come back in your house, you find me sitting on the couch. You're not going to smile.
No, not gonna be
You'll have a
happy.
serious problem. It's the same like these guys. So here it's based on these enclosures, but in the wild they mark the territory with the spray or urine. They just spray. They know where their territory ends. And even if another male is coming, he knows that this is territory that does not belong to me. That's why when they are spraying, you'll find them doing that.
Yeah.
Why? They're hiding that scent. That scent can stay almost more than 7 days. So he will do that like that when he do his rotation. He do that. He knows by now this side I need to go and mark the territory. That's why they do have responsibility with the boys. The main concern is to protect their territory. That's why it happens that females don't have mane. The one which are having mane is only the boys. Why? It is because it makes them to look bigger compared to the rest of. And again, it's for them to do what? To protect them, because mane, they don't get scratched easily. Hey John, you man Now you pay no money. The very thing about you know that I'm buying me. We can't do a pass 11 to never begin.
Yeah, so our driver was actually one of the first persons at the scene of a lion attack here in this park. A lady had opened her windows and one of the female lions from this family, I think, actually basically almost jumped through into the window, but clawed her up. I think 2 or 3 strikes and then a bite, but the lady didn't make it, unfortunately. So yeah, if you come to these parks, please, and you come in your own car or rented car, never open your windows. Of course, never get out. Very dangerous.
Like if you look over this tree, you're going to see the nests.
Weavers.
Oh, they're freaking
I remember these from childhood. So over there, there's some nests.
A male build a nest, but the one to approve is a girl.
And you can build and build and build. Like my
For
mom,
more than 6 times, ma'am. If she disapprove, we have to take it down.
she takes it apart.
She said that you don't have a nice kitchen for me to come and stay. She can't stay there before she approve.
So fancy.
My
She
mom
said-
had one outside her kitchen window, and
Yes,
she
ma'am.
watched this, and every day he did again.
Of course, until she said that, okay, you have a nice bathroom.
Yeah.
This is for me.
Closet is
What
very
would
nice.
make it that she doesn't like it? Do you know?
Maybe corners, safety purposes, or enough space for her. There are few reasons. Or the way, it did put that grass, or skills, purposes. It's the same like us with a house. You can't buy a house which, they got cracks.
Yeah.
The house in which, they have those complications, yeah. It's the same like with these guys. Which is sad for the guy because
It's a lot
you have
of
to
work.
work.
Yeah.
He's got to work for her. Yeah.
If you say no,
That's how badly he wants a family.
you see.
So the male birds have to build those nests, and if the female doesn't like it, he has to rebuild it. Okay, it seems like we're coming across some bucks.
What is this one?
These are the sable antelopes. These are the sable antelopes.
Sable antelopes.
The older they become, the more dark they become. And then the older they become, the more their horns curl backwards. Look at him.
So he's very old, yeah?
Yeah, it's old, and again, it's because it's a male.
Male.
Because of the level of testosterone,
Oh wow,
which makes him to be more dark.
nice.
I saw a young boy here. You can see he's still live. It's because he's not. They used to be one of the most expensive
Little baby.
antelope, these guys. Probably maybe because of their horns for trophies and the rest of the stuff. I'm not sure.
Very beautiful animal.
Why are the Inyalas so expensive to hunt?
Nyala.
Yeah.
Probably it's because of the populations,
Okay.
and then secondly with the Nyala, you normally found they're browsers. You normally found them in a class in the. As I was telling you,
He's really old.
yeah, the more they become old, the more they bend backwards.
How old do you think he is, like more or less?
These guys, they should be around 7 years now.
7, okay. So they don't live very long, maybe.
Now, remember, most of the animals more or less the same, like our what? It's more or less the same like our dogs.
Oh,
1
right.
is to 7. When it comes to aging. But when we count years, same like us human beings. But comparing them to us human beings, yeah. It's the same like lion.
Yeah.
If a lion can reach 10 years, it's like a gentleman which is 70.
Really?
Yeah.
And in the wild? Same?
Same. The same like a lion which is 1 year old. It's the same like a boy which is 7 years. Same behavior.
So 10
Yeah,
years, really?
okay.
That's about their normal?
Correct. That's why in the wild, if they live more than 10 years, they live longer. But here in captivity, they can live between 20 to 25 years. Wow. Like last year, we lost our oldest lions, which was Thunder and Rain. Thunder, he was 24 years old.
Wow.
Rain, she was 23.
And they died of old age.
To be honest with Thunder, we have to put him to sleep, based from the advice from the vet, because he went blind. He lost his teeth. He couldn't stand up. He couldn't move anymore.
In the wild, he would be dead long ago
Oh,
anyway, yeah.
in the wild, if they live, they can't even reach 10 years.
Yeah, so it makes sense to do that.
So we had to put him to sleep because he was suffering.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it looked like, rain. She got upset about it
Oh, she was missing
because she
her
can
bonded-
tell that, thunder is not there. She just stopped eating.
Oh.
Shame.
So we lost her as
They
well.
bonded.
Yeah.
We had that as well.
And especially when they reach that particular age. Can't speak them quickly.
What a sad little story. What is that they're eating there?
That is a salt.
Salt.
For more minerals.
Okay, they're eating nice salt block there for their
That's
mineral
a salt
intake.
rock. For more minerals.
Are these?
In case we don't have a certain species of grass here.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes we give them boscos, lucerne, but mostly when we in a winter period.
And
Since
these are what, Springbok?
these are the impalas.
Impala.
These guys are tasty. Hell yeah.
These
You
are
look
the
to me like all the animals.
These are the impalas, but other people they refer them as McDonald's of the
That's what
bush.
Dad just said. Why?
Because if you look at behind them, on the back, you can
Oh.
see two black straps on the thighs and one on the tail.
When
When you connect that, it says letter F. So if lions woke up in the morning, they think about a happy meal. They go for this.
They're so cute.
Yeah, like you see the one which is licking the rock.
Yep.
When you look at that female, you can see she doesn't look fresh. It's old age, that one. She's not sick. This guy's name is Zulu. Zulu. You still remember George from the first camp? This is the big brother of George.
How did they end up separated?
This guy doesn't it doesn't promote coalition. So the moment the young boys they start to grow, it doesn't want them anymore.
What's his name?
Zulu. Zulu. Yeah.
Do they know their names?
Nah, they don't respond to their name.
He's so big.
Yeah, but weight-wise, George is bigger than him. It's only that with him is tall. He's got 5 lioness. He used to have 8. We had to take 3 out because these girls are one of the most rough girls I've ever seen in my life. They're very rough. If I'm not mistaken, this guy is the 7th husband to them. Every time you introduce a male, you're going to find him by the gate. He just wants to go out in the morning.
That's awesome. So wait, this is the 7th male,
Yes, to
And-
these ladies.
and I don't understand why.
It is
They were
because
just
they were
waiting.
punishing that male. You put a
Oh.
male, they would gang against that
Were they
male.
attacking him?
Yes, that's why we put him today. In the morning when we come, he's there by the gate. Immediately we
he's ready to
open.
go, yeah.
He just want to go.
And wounded.
Wounded,
Shame.
limping.
But with this one, they were cool.
Now he had to stand. Actually, there were 2. There were 2. He did had
So
a
he
brother.
had to show them who's boss.
Yes.
So he has
So
a stronger personality.
yes, he did manage to win their love. I don't know what he did. I wonder what kind of magic he did there.
Who knows? That's amazing.
They're rough, these guys. That's why other people they call them Benoni chicks. Benoni chicks.
Yeah. So Benoni is the one of
Benoni
the areas
chicks.
in the east where it's been rough. Like you don't mess with these girls. They are like stuck.
Come on, look up.
We gotta move that little lizard.
There you go.
Okay.
The African wild dogs.
We have some African wild dogs.
So even though they told you they're really good, the lions like together, they stay in the same place, they don't separate.
The wild, I think the hyenas have more of a lump on their
So
back.
even like they know they're not in the wild.
Yes, if these 2 families, man, they can meet, they'll kill each other.
Yeah, but each family, like they've got a huge enclosure.
They're gorgeous.
Stay together. The more you spend time away from the rest of the tribe,
Yeah.
when you come back, they're going to
They don't have very good eyesight, from what I understand. I watched a documentary about them. It's so interesting. And about the sensitive mountains. And they really are such beautifully natured animals. They take care of the young before they take care of the
So
That's the second time they've done this now.
Correct.
are these dogs dangerous? Will they attack us? Will these dogs attack?
Ah, strong, sir. And then it's very, very ugly the way they kill the animal. Because they don't suffocate. They just rip it apart alive.
Yeah.
I saw them, taking a baby of an impala. She was pregnant. While the impala, she was still alive.
Oh god.
They rip it out.
So they went for a pregnant
Yeah, pregnant impala.
And then
They
they-
took the baby while the mama still alive.
shit.
They ate
Two for one.
tear off that baby
That
while
must
the
have been-
mama is still
That
alive.
must have been agonizing.
No, it's very, very, very crazy the way they kill the animal. But according to the researchers, they say the animal doesn't feel anything. Because the adrenaline still. Because remember when they are running, when they're chasing that particular animal, the animal will end up dying because of shock. Or anything like that. Not because of-
Before. What happened to that one's ear?
They bite each other,
They fought.
especially when they're mating with the alpha male. You will go for the ears
Oh,
and then even the hierarchy of leadership.
so while he's mating her, he'll bite her ear.
He'll bite
So
her
that's
ears,
very
yeah.
nice.
Has anyone ever domesticated one of
You
these?
can't.
You can't.
No matter what you do, these guys, they don't lose their wild instinct.
Wow.
Even if you take them from the day they're born, you're wasting your time. After 3 months, they'll start to eat you.
Wow.
And besides that, it's quite difficult to raise them. Otherwise, you are not going to touch them. Because these guys, they smell horrible.
Worse, but hyenas are worse, no?
No, it's these guys. When it comes to smell, it's these guys. Hyenas and these guys, they don't have enough hygiene. These guys, they can do number 1 and number 2 and roll on top of it. They're not really clean animals.
Okay.
They're not the really clean animals. And then you touch them, your hands can smell almost a week.
Does the smell help them in some sort of way?
Yeah, it does. Like, bacteria sites, infections, and the rest of the stuff. And also to
So
trace
they
each
get
other.
bacteria from
Yes.
from their
Skin bacteria.
Yeah.
It's so funny because they're so cute.
Yeah.
Does the saints help them in any way with protecting themselves?
Yes. It does. And also for trace. They can trace each other.
Oh, there you go. That way. Oh, his poor ear, yeah.
Yeah, she got bitten while she was having.
So what do they eat? Also just meat. Same
It's
thing.
the same with lions. Those donations which you get from farmers, but these guys, they don't eat once a week. They eat every second day.
They're really cute.
And how much?
That doesn't matter. Sometimes we can give them 3 legs of the horse or a cow, whatever is there for them. But we are losing them. In South Africa now we are less than 400 left in the wild.
Oh, you're
The
afraid?
whole continent, we are sitting around 6,600. The whole Africa.
That's sad.
It's very sad.
Very rare dogs.
You never find them around. Like, they need a huge, space
Yeah.
for reproduction. Here they won't reproduce. She can have babies, but what's going to happen? She will eat them. She needs almost at least 25 hectares.
Why would
space.
she eat them? Is it a threat to
The
her?
threats, as long as their neighbor is lions, she think that if she gives birth, she raise them, they are going to just waste their energy. Anyway, they won't survive. That's why she killed them from the first day, so that they don't drain any energy. Because when she's nesting, she loses energy.
She's the weak one then.
Yes,
The lions
yeah.
would go for her.
I think I can smell them actually.
Oh, they smell very bad, these guys. That smell, if you touch them the whole week. Even if you use perfume, body spray, you're wasting your time. That's why most of the people who work with these guys are single. You hardly find married people.
They're very cute. though.
Okay, let's go to the last enclosures. Okay, cheetah.
We're going to cheetahs next. That's very exciting. A shame, these poor dogs. There's only like 1,000 and something of them left on the whole continent. Endangered.
Teardrop face. Cheetahs look like they've cried.
So here we have 3 brothers. There's supposed to be 3.
We've lost 2?
We lost 1.
No.
No, I mean there were 4 brothers, but 1 was sick. They're very sensitive, these guys.
So beautiful.
So they don't get along with lions either.
No. Sir, with all the predators, their biggest enemy is lions, and it's not easy for them to can challenge lions.
So here's one. Where are the other 2?
There's one here. There's another one there. You see
Behind
that
the
tree?
tree.
Behind
Oh,
that
I see his
tree.
head, yeah.
And where is another one? There. do that particular.
Oh, there we go. Wow, you're really good at that.
When you work with animals, you need to,
You need to keep your eyes open.
especially who is where. Because
Especially
sometimes
that you're gonna be, if you go out,
if you go out, you don't know
gotta be prepared.
who's coming from where. So, but these guys, even if there was one cheetah, it was still going to be okay. It was not going to be a problem because they are not social cats. They are solitary cats.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yeah, because like with the lions, they will stay together. These guys.
They are solitary, solo. Every time you're in the wild, you see a group of cheetah. Just know that those are boys.
Boys.
You'll never find females in a group. She prefers solo. She prefers to be alone. Boys, they don't mind to be more than 3 or more than 4, but females, they prefer to be alone. That's why a female, she will only mate with a male for one purpose, mating. After mating, different direction, opposite direction.
One night stand.
Probably that's how they got their name. I don't know.
Cheetah.
Sweetest of them all.
They're
When
so
we talk about
beautiful.
the wild cats, or we talk about all the big cats. These are the sweetest of them all.
How so?
Easiest one to domesticate, easiest one to be around them, easiest one to train. Actually, I've never heard that there's a person who have been killed by cheetah in South Africa.
Oh yeah.
I
So-
heard about a thing, you walk with the cheetahs.
We used to do, yeah, we used to
Was
do.
it here that
Even us, like personally, I did train some of the cheetahs to do that as well.
Okay.
Cheetahs used to be invited to go for several weddings. When people got married, they would invite cheetah to go to their weddings as a ring bearer. We will tie the wedding rings on the neck. She walked down the aisle with those. You can do that with the cheetahs.
I'm gonna get married in South Africa now again.
You can do that, with the cheetahs. But if you want to spoil your wedding, just use a lion as a ring bearer.
Yeah.
People will never forget your wedding.
If they are alive, they survive it.
Lions are not loyal, but these guys are loyal.
They eat once a week too?
No, every second day. It's only lions which eat once a week. The rest, their metabolism is quite very fast.
Yeah, especially
compared.
these guys.
And have you ever had like where there's a shortage of food because there's no
No, even including lockdown. You remember lockdown,
Yeah.
COVID-19, we have never. We have never.
Do they ever give you live animals so they can hunt?
The reason we don't qualify as the authority or as per nature conservation, because if we have to put an impala here. It's not fair for that impala.
True.
Because the moment these guys, they chase that impala, it's classified as hunting. And hunting is natural, and nature is fair. Nature will give a lion or a cheetah 50% chance
Okay.
to catch.
This is 100.
It will give also that animal 50% chance to escape. An animal needs to run fast. Like let's take his birthday tomorrow. She needs to run fast to celebrate it. But the moment you put a fence, even if she can run fast, where is she going?
Where's she gonna go?
Anyway,
It's
yeah.
100%
So it's
chance.
not. It's 100.0. So whenever you allow nature to take place, don't improvise. Don't get involved. I was in Kruger, but we were just like doing patrol. It was rangers. We were just doing patrol. So there was a baby giraffe. After a heavy storm, that baby was stuck in the mud. When we look around, the mother, she was nowhere to be found. And then we wanted to start with the process of helping the baby out of the mud. But when we were doing that, the bunch of hyenas were coming.
Yeah.
So by nature or by law, we're not supposed to chase the hyenas out.
Yeah.
We allow nature to take place. We have to
You
move.
stepped away and then they killed it.
I cried that day.
You're so close to saving it.
The mother, I cried. But it's a law. We can't. Because if we save the baby or we chase the hyenas will toy because they got opportunity by that.
Hyenas need to eat.
Of course. So but that was sad.
Just because they're not as cute as a baby giraffe.
That baby with the eyelid. When I look at that baby, it was less than a week old.
Oh
I
no.
wonder, probably maybe with the mommy, she decided
She can't save it.
she can't be able to raise that baby due to several reasons. So the mother decided to leave the baby by herself.
Shame.
So there are a lot of cool, reasons in the wild for these guys to do that. There are many reasons, but they are very genius. Nature, it works itself in a magic way, as long as there's no disturbances at all.
That's awesome.
Okay, my good people, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
End of our tour, taking us back that side.
I thought we were going to get out now.
not yet.
It was very interesting. We've done self-drive before, but it's not as interesting.
Yes, you know, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is my gratitude, but it's up to you.
Perfect.
But you know, you guys have a lovely weekend ahead.
Thank you.
So,
This is a strap.
this is not really. This one
That's
probably
bad driving.
trees. But you know, wherever there's one of the tracks where you can actually see the wood.
That is damage to the car by the lions actually. So quite an often thing that happens is that they will bite the tires, especially the tires of people who bring their own cars here, because the lions are kind of know about these trucks and they're kind of afraid of them in the way that, you know, the people who drive them are the ones who can yell at them and whatever. But you can still see that sometimes there's still attacks. The lions will, you know, like to jump and play on these cars sometimes. This is done by a lion too.
They are quite around.
Look at this. Rip this off.
Pleasure to meet you.
Anyway, that was awesome.
Enjoy the rest of it. Thank you so much, sir.
This was our guide, Jabulani. It was really awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Take care.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You too. So we're exiting now. That was a great experience. Highly recommended. So lions, cheetahs, wild dogs, impalas, even little lizards that have blue heads. Now we're going to the exit and there's a shop you actually have to go through when you get to the exit. So let's take a look. Hi. Here's some bags made from the skin of some sort of buck. Impala skin. There's some more Impala skins as coasters. Leaders. Ambition. Yeah, we got some drums. Nice. These are very fragile eggs of an ostrich. I actually ate some ostrich meat yesterday. Very tasty, very meaty, like a real steak from a beef, from a cow. This is so weird. Look at this. Look at her little titties. This is so strange. The faces. Really cool stuff. Wow, yeah, a lot of interesting souvenirs here. This is awesome, look at this. Cute. Some masks, not bad pricing actually. 270 for a mask. 150. Really cool stuff. Nile crocodile. So I'm back actually because I didn't realize this, but look at this little baby crocodile from the Nile. He's so small and he's so cute. Oh my goodness. And he stays so still. And that actually isn't the last shop. There's like 4 more shops. That's why it's called 5 Dome, I guess. But very similar products. All the products are like African style, of course. What's up guys? So sorry about that, but the video hasn't ended just yet because we came to a really cool place and I want to show it to you. So it's right across the road actually, literally right across the road from the Lion Park. Okay, and I just want to say, back in the day when I came to the Lion Park when I was just a youngling, you could actually play with the cubs, the little lion cubs. That was cool, but they don't allow that anymore these days. But anyway, so we're at this really cool restaurant, okay, across the street. It's called 1969. Okay. And why it's so interesting, why I had to go back to the car and get my camera, is because it's really cool. They have some nice things here, interesting things. Beautiful garden, and old stuff from back in the days. Could I have a cream soda? I'm ordering a cream soda, a really good South African drink. I think you can get it in like USA, but it's not called cream soda and it's not green like it is here. So this is a metro bus. And this bus would be in like Johannesburg, for example. Public bus, no longer in use anymore. Really old school. Wow, look at these old chairs. Interesting. They probably will renovate this bus. It says restoration in progress. They should renovate it, you know, make it a seating for the restaurant. And here we have an old Chevrolet. Look at this V8 Ford, actually. Excuse me, not a Chevrolet. Look at this, it's a Ford. It reminds me of like Elvis Presley. It reminds me of the movie Hairspray. It reminds me of the movie Grease Lightning. And yeah, pretty cool. Check out this old phone booth. Here it has the how much it was. You check it out, 20 cents, 10 cents, 5 cents, and that was South African cents. And all the instructions are in English and Afrikaans. So like before making the call, have the fee ready. Hou die mondstukke gereed voordat u die oordop maak. Whatever, I'm butchering that, but check out that Afrikaans language on there. Here's a nice VW in perfect condition. 1973 Volkswagen in perfect condition. It has a number plate registration on it. I think the people who own this place still ride it. Got an old pinball table. Chevrolet, Cadillac. I keep saying Chevrolet. Cadillac seat. Got Betty Boop. Got an old car there. Very long car, huh? Let's go look inside. Very cool place. Very nice place. This. Excuse me, is the bathroom that way? Thank you so much. Look at this. All these old. And some records. Oh, that's Yoko Ono and John Lennon kissing. So we're going to his. Anyway, I'm gonna wash my hands. I will show you the drinks and the food and everything like that.
Double check.
No, you didn't say bread.
Are you sure?
No, you said shake. Not specifically bread.
I'm so excited to see how all these photos came out. I have some amazing photos.
This is